Hi guys, and welcome back to Prophecy Unfolding, where prophecy is truly unfolding. This is short and to the point, something I don't normally do, but I felt I had to come on and do this. Like many of us here that are studying prophecy and looking at the signs, there is something happening in Europe at the moment, but it's not just actually isolated to Europe. We're seeing this happening around the world, and many people ask the questions, what are the governments doing at the moment? They're causing absolute chaos, and this really is more of an urgent thing for us to be in prayer, because it just looks like it's all going to erupt. Many people come to me, I've talked on this like way back before what's happening with Europe. Some people call it the invasion, etc. And I'm going to go into a deep dive on that tomorrow, so be ready for that to come out tomorrow. I'm in the middle of processing at the moment, and we'll get that out online tomorrow with all the details. We're going to see, scripturally speaking, the words that Jesus spoke. We're actually seeing it happening today. Now, this is not isolated just to Europe. America has its own problems. We're seeing what's happening in Africa at the moment as well. There's just an absolute tension that it's so easy to feel it. You could cut. It's like slicing a knife through butter. The tension is at an all-time high. Even here at home for me, closer to home in Ireland, I at times have to restrain myself. I would class myself as being nationalistic. I love my country, but also I'm more of a citizen of the kingdom, and I have to make sure that I don't let the flesh take over. But what I'm seeing happen, it's so hard to sit back and not speak about this and talk about what we're seeing happening. Is this happening on purpose? And this is the question that many people ask. Is this all coincidence, or is it part of a bigger plan that the people in power, the elite, whatever name you want to put on it, are doing on purpose? Truly what we're seeing at the moment, not just on that front, we're seeing disasters and natural disasters like never before. We are walking into a time that no other generation has walked into before. Yes, they've had their own issues and things have happened in the world, but never before have we seen everything happening at an unprecedented rate with a stronger intensity like never before in previous generations. It's happening absolutely everywhere. And then I'll have Christians and other believers saying, no, it's not that time, it's not that time. If you cannot see what's happening in the world, I don't know, I'm not going to say you're blind, and I wouldn't judge that harshly, but you need to have another look around. At times I do say sometimes it's probably best we put the news away and not look at certain things, but when it's happening in front of your eyes in your own country, we're looking at what's happening in Spain, Portugal, France, the UK, Sweden. All of these countries are going to absolutely erupt. We need to be praying for the people in these countries that they get to know who Christ truly is. Yes, we're in the last of the last days, but there's still time to see people saved. But be ready for tomorrow. It's going to be controversial, but it's going to be full of absolute truth, that we need to be careful for the invasion that's coming. I'm not talking about just like people here, but what's behind it is nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. But I believe that is the final kingdom that is trying to push its way through. Yes, we're close, and I believe we're very, very close to what I think the rapture could happen at any time. But I always tell people, if we're here to go through some trials and struggles, let's be strong in our faith. Remember, if there's chaos happening in the world, God is always in control, and keep the faith.